days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Erin. I am an artist, a small business owner, and I make cozy creativity lifestyle content here on YouTube, but I am just getting back into the swing of things after taking a brief winter hibernation period. I'm going to call it that because that's basically what I did, but I do feel like I got a lot of rejuvenative, creative rest, and I do feel like I still was very creative. I did so much painting over my time away, and I did do a lot of work on my shop, which is launching soon, which I'm so excited for. This video, I want to be now that spring is getting into swing here, it's still kind of cold intermittently, but the snow is melting. I can hear the birds outside. My dog is currently outside rolling around in the backyard, and I feel like I am just ready to get back into really good creative habits. I started my artist journey almost maybe even exactly a year. I'll have to go back in my journals, but I started the Artist Way last year, pretty much a year ago, and I did morning pages. I did all the exercises. I did it in my own time frame. I think it took me a lot longer than it's technically supposed to. So some weeks I didn't finish everything, and then I finished it up the next week. But for the most part, I integrated the morning pages and a lot of the creative activities and prompts. And I also started my first sketchbook, which was life-changing for me. So I want to spend some time getting back into good creative habits. I feel like as artists, and as a content creator, as somebody who values lifestyle content, I see a lot of lifestyle resets and spring resets and stuff. And I just did a spring reset, and that was my last video, but I do it over multiple days. I space it out. I feel like as long as I can make it sustainable and enjoyable, then that's what I'm here for. This year, I'm really focusing on sustainable growth instead of just rushing and burning myself out. So I want to do kind of a creative, I wouldn't really call it a reset, but let's just spend some time today doing some creative habits that were foundational in the start of my artist journey, because I feel like if I can get morning pages going again and get back into having a sketchbook and a creative practice again in a regular way, that's still manageable and realistic for me. And now that it's spring, I feel like I just have a lot more capacity. I can literally hear birds chirping in the background. Oh, nothing like spring coming back to be I just needed some sun, and I needed some birds, and I needed some joy. Yeah, I also went to an art store last week that has been on my bucket list for a really long time, and it was pure magic. I'll insert some footage of what it looked like, but I treated myself to 2 new sketchbooks, one small one and one vertical bigger one. So I want to start a new sketchbook. I want to try some of the new supplies. I just want to really get back to some of the things that really changed my creative practice, because I feel like I did some game changer things in the beginning of my journey that I think really set me up for success and really helped me find my style quickly. So if you are new on your artist journey, or you are looking for kind of a reset to be able to reconnect or make gains, then come along with me, do this with me. We will get back to those cornerstone things that will hopefully open up a lot of paths for us creatively. And also, I think too, now that I make content and I have I'm just about to open my store, literally I'm so close to being done. So stay tuned, that will be very, very soon. But I feel it's so easy to just feel I have to be creating stuff for my store, or I have to be making content for YouTube, or I have to be making something specific that has an outcome for it to be important, or for me to spend my time on it. But I think that giving yourself permission to create very freely, very low stakes, very the whole goal is to have fun and to make bad things and to explore, that is such a game changer creatively. So I feel my number one piece of advice is to allow yourself that free flow creative time. So this video is basically going to be that. We're going to do some morning pages. We're going to start a new sketchbook. We are going to try some new supplies and just let the creative juices flow. And yeah, but to be able to do that, I feel I need a little boost, a little pick me up. So I'm actually going to go grab a Magic Mind shot in the kitchen. If you are new here, you probably don't know, but I love Magic Mind so much. It tastes so yummy. It gives me really good boost, but doesn't give me the crash like caffeine. So I'm actually going to start this day and start this creative exploration, shall we say, with some Magic Mind. So let's go do that now. And I actually with my ADHD, I forget things exist. If my supplements aren't out on my counter, I will forget they exist. So actually I kind of did forget that Magic Mind existed for a short period of time. So this is me getting back into it. And I feel what a great time, what a great time to reintegrate this habit into my routine. And I just love it so much. It literally tastes so good. So let's go Take that. Oh my goodness, I'm just like staring at the bottom. I'm like, oh, I've missed taking this every single day. It's just so amazing. I feel like I just put some of the bottles like out visibly so that I can see them, so that they're right there, because I genuinely love taking this so much. Also, sorry if you can hear Scout barking. He's having a little bit too much fun in the backyard. I think he wants me to join him, but I will not. This stuff is so amazing. It literally like gives you that caffeine boost without giving you a crash. I love it so much. It tastes so like subtly sweet, fruity, a little bit matcha-y. It's just so good. I look forward to it every single time. Yeah, it just gives me kind of like that boost without feeling gross afterwards, which I really appreciate. I love how I can have it with caffeine as well. So I had a tea this morning, and then I can also have a coffee a little bit later and like not worry about it being weird with that. And it's just so delicious. So I'm gonna take my shot, and then let's get into the art tasks portion of the video. Cheers. If you want to give Magic Mind a try for yourself and give like a little boost to your routine in your day this spring, you can use my link, which is magicmind.com/ErinRainey, and use my code ErinRainey for 20% off of your order, which is such a good deal. And I feel like you'll love it just the same way I've loved it as well. Never disappoints. I want to show you these two pieces I painted, and then I will show you the haul from the art store. But I painted this like tulip piece, which I actually really love. It's really fun. And then I painted this birthday cat piece. I don't know, the face didn't turn out how I was hoping. I don't feel like it looks as true to like my birthday cat sticker as I wanted it to be, but whatever, they're fun for spring summer. So I'm gonna put these up on my little photo ledges, I think, over my desk, which I'm gonna hang soon, which I'm excited for. Okay, so here are the things that I got. I went to this art store in a neighboring city called Wyndham Art Supplies in Guelph. Really lovely store if you are in Ontario and it's nearish to you. Super amazing store. Everybody there was like super sweet. So I got this fountain pen, which I'm very excited to try. And I also got, where is it? The ink to go with it. This is only $7, so I'm excited to try these. Apparently it's really fun in your sketchbook. I watch a lot of Cheyenne Barton and Megan Wang, and they all use them and they look really fun. And then I got these like massive chunky crayons, and I was so obsessed with this like bright green that I had to buy that extra. So I got this set, which I'm excited to try. And I also got these two Royal Talons sketchbooks. So I got this white one, which is like the one that I used for Art Miss, but I'm keeping that as an Art Miss exclusive. And then I got this little one, which I think would be really fun for like a little challenge, or, I mean, there's a lot of pages in it, so probably not for a sketchbook challenge because that would be really involved, but maybe like as a come along with me kind of sketchbook for the summer, or just to work in a smaller medium is sometimes like really fun. So I'm gonna bust this one open, I think, and start exploring. I want to do like tulips, daffodils, hyacinths, because I have some coming up in my garden and it's giving me life. Okay. I also have this fun doodle deck that my friend Sydney got me, shout out, so I could do a little spread with that or something. So let's play, let's have fun. The point of this is for it to be low, no stakes. There's like no structure, like there's no way to mess this up. just to have fun. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I feel like this was such a good kind of like creative realignment, recalibration, shall I say. But yeah, I made this cute little sketchbook. I like painted with my Artix acrylic paint pens, just kind of like added some little shapes, and I made these stickers, which was a lot of fun. I like reworked that froggy phone background that I made in my last video into like a little sticker, and then that kind of inspired these. And I think that like I do not feel like any of the pieces that I made today in this sketchbook are good. And I know, yes, art is subjective, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's great if you think that some of this work is good. I'm not saying that I'm a bad artist when I say that my art is bad. I'm just saying that none of the pieces that I made today in this book really spoke to me all that much. It felt, yeah, none of it felt great. I didn't leave this sketchbook session being like, oh my God, I love that so much. I'm going to turn that into something. But I feel like when you get into that flow zone and you're exploring and you're making and it's fun and it's free, it kind of opens you up creatively to be able to make more. Like, I don't think I would have been able to make these stickers shall I not have just kind of like goofily explored in here. Like, I would not have been able to kind of just like come up with those ideas really fast. And I think that that's the thing about like having a creative practice is like, it's not about the product, it's about the process, it's about the exploration. And I know from experience now of being on this artist journey for a year and having a sketchbook and having a creative practice that like a lot of times you don't make great things, but sometimes that like weird turtle that you drew that you didn't really like in the moment can re-inspire you to make a different turtle at a different time. And it's like the turtle. It becomes like one of your characters. You write a children's book about it. Like it can become so many things. So I think that my number one piece of advice for being more creative is to give yourself freedom time. Like give yourself time to freely explore in a sketchbook, freely explore between mediums, have everything available at your fingertips and have a variety and to just let yourself play. I think play is the number one secret to having a thriving creative practice. And I know that this is so much easier said than done, but I think that by like allowing play to be a part of my routine and not just focusing on making art for my shop, not just focusing on making art for my channel, not just focusing on making art to build my style. When you focus on making art for a specific purpose, yes, sometimes it's great. Sometimes you have a lot of growth, sometimes you have success, but sometimes you really just need to make bad art and you need to just play to be able to inspire yourself. And I don't think I would have my style that is so, I feel like I have a style now. A year ago when I started this journey, I did not have a creative style. It took me less than a year to find my style. And I think that play is the sole reason why I have a style now. And I don't know, it's just hitting me right now that I have my own style and that feels really amazing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. If you are doing a creative, artistic, artsy reset or like recalibration like I am, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Let me know how you are incorporating play into your creative practice. But yeah, I loved hanging out with you. Also, if you would like to try Magic Mind, you can use my link www.magicmind.com/ErinRainey and use my code ErinRainey to get 20% off your order. I really love it. I feel like it's just such a good boost of like clarity and energy for me without like giving me the crash of caffeine. I actually haven't even had a coffee yet today and I still feel pretty good. I feel like I more so want a coffee just for like the taste now, but I feel like I have a lot of energy and I'm actually doing really well, which is really amazing. So I highly recommend it. It tastes really yummy. It's just such a nice little ritual for yourself. And I think that spring is a time where you want to harness your creative energy and you want to like harness the new fresh vibes and the sunlight. And I think that Magic Mind is a really awesome way to do that and to like add it to your routine. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in the next video, which will be hopefully very soon. Bye. Stay creative, make bad art.